Premier League, week number 11. Check, check, check. Testing the Good evening and a warm welcome to the Bodog Roots Premier League. This is week number 11 and the Bandra North Division FC Bandra versus West Coast Sharks, and we're on. It's the FC Bandra on the attack and Ivan Aich in the very first minute on the attack. In the grey-orange jerseys, the FC Bandra, and the West Coast Sharks, of course, in the white-bluish uniform. FC Bandra second on the points table with 19 points by the name, whereas the West Coast Sharks are fifth on the points table by 16 points to their name. So it's a match between team number 2 and team number 5 on the points table of the Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Still with Yash, back to Asif, Talur, and that's the attempt of getting a goal that goes way above the playing area here at the St. Andrews Turf Park. Yesterday we got you action of the Bandra South Division, and Thursday is the Bandra North Division. We'll be meeting you tomorrow as well from the Jew Division at the Jamnabai Nerzi Turf Park. As of now, you started at 6:55 p.m. IST in the western suburbs of Mumbai. Always important to thank our sponsors of the Roots Premier League, our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Meekwa, beverage partner Raw Pressery, and of course we are getting you live action on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of Roots Premier League, thanks to our broadcast partners One Play Sport. Coming up next is going to be Life Pools versus the Titans. But as of now, it's the FC Bandra versus the West Coast Sharks. The goalkeeper for the FC Bandra on the left of your screen is Dhruv Tahil, whereas on the right hand, Dhruv Tahil there unable to hold on to that one, and that's the first corner on the left flank for the West Coast Sharks. The goalkeeper for the West Coast Sharks on the right flank is Kedar Bhosle, but right now it's going to be Dhruv Tahil, the man in action. And with a cross there, good work by Dhruv Tahil. Definitely to be counted for as a good save there by Dhruv. And there we go, just number 12, Kedar Bhosle. With 42 saves, he's top of the leaderboard for the number of saves in the Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. With 42 saves, he's the leader on the leaderboard for the number of saves. Andy passing it back, looking for the clearance there. Just number 10 of the FC Bandra, that's Ishan Pujari. The position, Asif Khan, definitely nowhere near the goalpost there. He's on his defense, is Asif Khan. He's been told that if you have the angle, shoot. Perhaps not having the best of height there. Shorter man that Asif Khan is, perhaps gets him the perfect trajectory with his right and left footers. It's Asif Khan. Plays cricket, plays football. A true sportsman is Asif Khan. Dhruv Tahil looking for Andy. Does not get Andy from coast to coast. Straight to Kedar Bhosle. Passing it on in the penalty area on the attack. On the attack there were the West Coast Sharks. Corner on the far end on the left flank for the Sharks. Looking for the header is Tallur. He is the man to look out for FC Bandra. It is Kaustubh Tallur, jersey number 9. Always one of the best players in the Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra North Division is Kaustubh Tallur. Ishan. Taken over by the Sharks, looking for Tallur. Tallur it is. Nicely cleared away. Jersey number 17, Mickey. Pardon me, that was of the FC Bandra. Varun Gupta there. Good clearance. And Yash wasn't able to keep that in control.
Ref. Please watch that. That didn't look offside. Ref. Please watch. From there you cannot understand that. And he's in the perfect line. Just giving the sir.
Good ball there. Ishan looking for Eddie. Jersey number 14, that is of FC Bandra. Samkit Shah likes to be called as Eddie. Series of passes on the far end there. Back to Divyam Batra. Divyam with the right footer shoots, but that's to the left of the goal post. Kedar Bhosle, no trouble there for Kedar, just lets it go. But that was a good attempt by the left footer. On the far end, Ishan again a chance on goal. So it's FC Bandra on the offense, and they're the clear favourites to win this matchup. They're second on the points table, whereas the Sharks are 5th. So at the start of the match, as far as the paper is concerned, it definitely is the FC Bandra who are the favourites. But on the day, you never know who can perform to the best of their abilities. Good long ball, Kaustubh Tallur, chested, keeps it in control, but Dhruv Tahil does the rest. Collects it nice and clean. Eddie. Good ball. Looking for the run on the far end is jersey number 11, that's Divyam Batra. He had an attempt on the goal. Good ball there to Yash, jersey number 21. Yash Patel with the left footer looking for the cross, does not get anyone. Nicely held by Kedar Bhosle. Ogden or Oggy as he like to be called. Andy. Yash Patel. Good ball to Ishan Pujari. Back to Yash. Back to Dhruv Tahil. Looking for Andy. Does not get Andy. Ishan Pujari. In the clutter there. Kaustubh Tallur. Kaustubh looking to pass it on. Nicely done there by Eddie. Passing it on. Brilliant stuff there. Divyam. Eddie. Left footer. Could have been close there. But this is super stuff by the Bandra boys. The FC Bandra owned by Varun Gupta and Karan Kapadia. The Sharks owned by Naresh Naik and Pranav Prem Narayan. I'll just go through the lineups of both these teams. As I mentioned, FC Bandra, Varun Gupta and Karan Kapadia consist of course, there is 8 on the field. But Yash, in the meanwhile, just come to the team sheets, and yes, that's nicely held. So FC Bandra, Samkit Shah, Mahesh Singh, Varun Gupta, Karan Kapadia, Kshitij Saklikar, Divyam Batra, Tushar Kant, Asif Khan, Yash Patel, Ishan Pujari, Kaivalya, Andy Von Eich, Dhruv Tahil and Suraj Gupta. The Sharks, owned by Naresh Naik and Pranav Prem Narayan, are of Dhruv Pandey, Damian Sauvage, Bilal Sheikh, Khazan Ahmad, Zerxes Ankale Saria, Mickey, Kaustubh Tallur, Aditya Mohanty, Kedar Bhosle, the goalkeeper, Joel Winston, Karan Chugh, Rakesh Tulsiram, Ogden Fernandez and Archus Patil. In the 9th minute. First half, first match, week 11, Bandra North Division, the Bodog Roots Premier League. A brilliant setup. We are in the twilight zone now with the right footer again, an attempt taken by Divyam Batra. So he has been given the green signal to go for goal whenever he gets the chance to go for goal. Good ball there. And the goalkeeper lets it go. Nicely left there by Dhruv Tahil. Series of passes. Yash. Augie. Nicely done there by Ogden Fernandez. Looking for Kaustubh Tallur. But gets it off the deflection. And he has won himself a corner on the left flank. The left flank. Corner. Good ball in the penalty area, cleared away by Ishan, no troubles. Again on the run is Divyam Batra. He switched himself on, isn't he, since the start of this match this evening. Is that a foul? And it is. It's the signal. And is it going to be a penalty? We'll just get confirmation on that. Yes, it is. So in the 10th minute, and it's going to be a penalty kick for the Bandra boys. FC Bandra with a penalty in the 10th minute. Who's it going to be? Looks like it's the one who won themselves a penalty, and that's Divyam Batra. So it's Kedar Bhosle versus Divyam Batra. Divyam shoots and he scores! So lead taken by FC Bandra in the 10th minute. Thanks to a brilliant right footer by Divyam Batra. A goal that came off the penalty that he won himself in the 10th minute. And that's a 1-0 lead for FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. 10th minute, penalty, right footer. Divyam Batra scores. 1-0 the lead for FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. Kshitij. Back, passing it back to the goal scorer, Divyam Batra. He's in some form, isn't he, this evening, is Divyam Batra. Passing it on. Pressure on the West Coast Sharks now. Good attack there by Dhruv Tahil. Nicely done there. Oh, Chugh. Could be a chance there. Goalkeeper not on the mark there, but he's there back. Nicely done there. Tallur was not able to keep control. Andy to Ishan. Back to Kshitij Saklikar. Kshitij scores with the right footer, but not on the mark there. Scoreline stays 1-0 for FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. Let's it go is Dhruv Tahil. Asif. The ball had to stop there. Small error, still a mistake as can be called. The far end, and yes, that's a foul, says the referee. Free kick awarded to the ones who are in lead and the ones who are favourites to win this match, and that's FC Bandra. The reason being, of course, they're second on the points table. They've played 10 matches, 6 victories, 3 losses, 1 defeat with 19 points, whereas for the Sharks, 10 matches, 5 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw, 16 points. In the 13th period we are about to enter. Eddie, jersey number 14, that's Samkit Shah to take the free kick. Yeah, the referee just giving a subtle warning there. Still no bookings that we have seen in this first half. Eddie passing it on to Ishan with the left footer, but that's onto the other side of the net. Good attempt there, but this is a brilliant start to a Super Thursday by the FC Bandra. Tallur does not get anyone. Kshitij Saknikar lets it go, and that's going to be a side kick for Kshitij. Is it Eddie coming in? And no, it's Kshitij. Looking for Divyam, does not get Divyam. Is that a push? Yes, it is. Eddie responsible for that. Samkit Shah, that's going to be a free kick for the West Coast Sharks. Free kick. Good long ball. Asif Khan, well left. Nicely collected by Dhruv Tahil. Eddie looking for Divyam, he's onside. Good work there on the defense, brilliant work. It was by Kazan Ahmed in the 14th minute. Still 1-0 for FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. You have a substitution coming up, and that's the advantage at the Bodog Roots Premier League. No restrictions on the number of substitutions. Header, it looks like it's going to be Yash Patel, jersey number 21. Just injured his shoulder. Hope all's fine with him. He'll be back on the ground there. Nice long ball, and lets it go is Dhruv Tahil. Yeah, so he'll have a substitution. Looks like Ishan Pujari, or is it Andy? Andy, it looks like. He'll be coming in for a breather for Yash Patel. Yes, brilliant ball there, but Ishan Pujari not able to keep that in control. Good ball there to Archis Patil. Archis able to keep that in control there, out bounce. Yes, so looks like Andy Von Eich will take a breather, and in comes Yash Patel. Good ball there by Asif. Long ball, lets it go. In the 15th minute, 10 minutes remaining for the first half. Can the FC boys, Bandra boys, extend their lead, or will there be an equalizer from the West Coast Sharks? Kaustubh Tallur, always dangerous when he is with possession, but can't do anything on that occasion. Good marking there. That's been done by FC Bandra. Always important to have your homework done well. All throughout your life, isn't it? Any profession, have to do your homework well, and that's exactly what the Bandra boys have done. They've kept Kaustubh Tallur silent. In the 16th minute. Coming up next is going to be Live Pools versus the Titans. Nicely collected by Dhruv Tahil. Ishan Pujari looking for Yash. Yash is there. Odd bounce there. Just wasting a couple of seconds there. Good work by Eddie. On the run, Kaustubh Tallur. Yash, what a run. Yash came in, attacked, and did not give Kaustubh Tallur any chance. Ogden Fernandez looking for Dhruv. Dhruv shoots, but nowhere near the target that was. Good ball there to Kazan Ahmed. Kazan lets it go from the west coast to the eastern coast. The West Coast Sharks, of course, are on the eastern coast right now on this matchup. Second half, they'll be back to where what their name suggests. That's the West Coast. Good ball there, collected well by Dhruv Tahil. Is that a foul there? Definitely yes. Good call there. And that's going to be a free kick. Free kick it is for the Bandra boys. The left footer attempt that was by Eddie or Samkit Shah. On the run, Mohanty is onside, shoots, but brilliant defense. That was by Varun Gupta. So the Bandra boys have been on the offence since the word go. Not so much with the West Coast Sharks though. Good ball in the penalty area, looking for the header. Nicely cleared away. Ogden Fernandez, left footer, looking for Archis Patil. Back to Kshitij Saklikar. Kshitij on the run on the far end, but Archis beats him there. Still with Archis. Gives it back to Kedar. Damien. Looking for Augie. Gets Augie. Yash. Pujari. And that's going to be a side kick for the Bandra boys. Good ball there. Eddie Samkit Shah. Is it a foul there?
Pujari again. Eddie, go in.
So side kick as good as a corner there. That's the rule at the Bodog Roots Premier League. When the ball goes out, it won't be a throw in, but it's a kick in or a side kick. Asif Khan on the attack there. And nice work by Archis Patil. Side kick once again. Asif Khan takes responsibility. Good ball, but cleared away. Kaustubh Tallur, just it's in control, keeps it there, but taken over. Back to Augie. Good ball there, but out of danger. No trouble for the Bandra boys. Lets it go. Here's Dhruv Tahil. Archis. Kaustubh keeps it in possession. Is jersey number 7 of the Sharks. That's Dhruv Pandey. Difficult to take your name when your surname's Pandey. Generally, it's just you're known in all your friend circles just by your surname there. So Pandey, jersey number 7 on the left flank far end. With the corner is Pandey. Good ball. They're looking for the header. Kaustubh Tallur. But what a save from Dhruv Tahil. Brilliant effort, diving to his right. And brilliant reflexes by Dhruv Tahil. Definitely be counting for a save of the match. Good left footer, cleared by Eddie. Left footer, but Kazan Ahmad nowhere on the mark there. At the end of 20 minutes, it's 1-0 for the FC Bandra. Meanwhile, substitution. It's jersey number 0. That's Kaivalya, who's back. Tallur. Kazan. Kaustubh Tallur, right footer, and he scores! Whoa! Brilliant. We thought that was a goal there, and that's exactly what we got the reaction from the manager as well of the West Coast Sharks. But that went above the crossbar, and how close that was by Kaustubh Tallur. But eventually that's a corner that has been awarded to the West Coast Sharks. What an attempt that was by Kaustubh Tallur. Yash Patel passing it around. Kazan Ahmad passing it to Kshitij Saklikar. Can't keep it in control, and what action-packed first half. Just one goal, but the amount of chances that were created by both these teams. FC Bandra started well, but in the last few minutes is the West Coast Sharks in the form of Kaustubh Tallur. 2 attempts, that one was a brilliant save, and then once he was just unlucky. Inches above the crossbar it went. Back to Dhruv Tahil. That's going to be a goal kick for Dhruv. And of course for the Bandra boys. See, looking for Yash, looking for Ishan, looking for Kshitij Saklikar on the far end. And the flag is up. Offside is the decision given by the assistant referees. Kazan. Good ball there, straight to Dhruv Tahil. Passing it on, Tallur. Can't reach there. Good ball there. Nowhere on the mark there by Dhruv Pandey. 2.5 minutes remaining.
Guys, talk to each other. Get your shit together. We're out of opposition. Everybody. Come on, coach. Shitting. Too far, bro.
Dhruv Tahil. Good ball. Pass it on. Trying to keep position is Rohora. Is jersey number 00. We don't have his name on the list anywhere. But Rohora is the shirt that he's wearing. We'll just get confirmation as to who that is. Asif Khan to Rohora. Divyam there. Archis Patel. Super stuff. To Pandey. Chance is it.
Come on, boy.
Free kick that has been awarded. Free kick awarded to the West Coast Sharks. Can it be a chance to get an equalizer? A minute and 15 seconds remaining for the first half. It's going to be Pandey who take the free kick. Is he going for goal? Is it looking for possession? Going for goal there. Kazan deflects off the wall, of course. Kazan there. Kazan looking for Mohanty. Does not get Mohanty. Back to Pandey. Back to Kedar. Good ball on the far end. Looking for Archers. Deflected by Asif Khan. Outside. Kazan with the free kick on the far end. Side kick, that is, pardon me. Good ball there, looking for the deflection. Archis Patel just wide off the goal post. Last 15 seconds remaining of the first half. And it's a 1-0 lead for FC Bandra. Thanks to a brilliant goal that came from Divyam Batra of a penalty kick that was awarded to him in the 10th minute. Is that a foul there? Yes, it is. Kaustubh Tallur. It's 25 minutes on the clock, and this will be the last chance for the West Coast Sharks in the first half. Pandey to take it, and there goes the whistle at the end of the first half. FC Bandra lead over the West Coast Sharks 1-0. Good evening and welcome back to the second half of match number 1, week 11 of the Bandra North Division Bodog Roots Premier League. FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. The first half, it was a lead taken by the FC Bandra thanks to a penalty kick that was nicely easily taken by Divyam Batra. So it's a 1-0 lead for FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. The FC Bandra boys will be scoring from the left to right now. The Sharks in the white jersey from left to right. And of course, Bandra from right to left. On the far end, side kick. Good ball, Asif Khan. Looking for the clearance, Kaustubh Tallur. Dangerous always when he's with the possession and on the run. Asif Khan, brilliant in the defense, he always is. Kazan Ahmed, and that's a free kick. Foul there awarded to FC Bandra. Good ball, looking for the header. Still looking for the clearance, does not get it. Goal kick that's going to be for the Sharks, and it's goalkeeper Kedar Bhosle. He's top on the leaderboard for the number of saves, 42 saves by his name. And he's first on the leaderboard. Ball, Eddie. Samkit Shah that is. Looking to pass it on to Divyam Batra. Good defense once again. Ball looking to pass it on. Asif Khan. Arches on the attack. Back to Dhruv Tahil. Kazan Ahmed nicely headed on. Eddie. Back to Kedar. Header, and that's a foul. Signals the referee. Free kick it's going to be for the West Coast Sharks. Much needed. They are in desperate need for an equalizer, in search for an equalizer. They're down by a goal in the 27th minute, 28th minute that we are about to enter now. Is it going to be Pandey or is it going to be Kaustubh Tallur with the free kick? My guess would be Kaustubh Tallur. No, it's Pandey because he also taking a run up there. Goes for goal but deflects off Eddie and Asif. Samkit Shah on the run there. Nicely done. Good pass. Looking to clearance, looking for the ball. The far end there. Pandey. On the run. Looking for the clearance and looking, it's going to be a corner on the right flank. That's for the West Coast Sharks. Pandey takes responsibility. Good ball, looking for Arches. And that's the header, but just not on the target. Kshitij Saklekar. Arches Patil is on him. Kshitij looking for the cross. Pujari to Asif. Asif looking for the goal scorer Divyam, but he was offside. They realized it quickly. Asif, good defense. Passing it on, looking for Kshitij Saklekar. Does not get Kshitij. Pandey. Arches Patil, the right footer. Could have been close had he had some support in the penalty area. Not to be. Coming up next is going to be Live Pools versus the Bombay Titans. Now it's FC Bandra versus the West Coast Sharks. FC Bandra, the clear favourites on paper, that is, because they're second on the points table with 19 points to the name, whereas the West Coast Sharks are fifth on the points table with 16 points to the name. FC Bandra owned by Varun Gupta and Karan Kapadia. The West Coast Sharks owned by Naresh Naik and Pranav Prem Narayan. Good ball there by Eddie, but that was a side kick there, so even had it been a direct goal, it wouldn't have mattered. Can't be counted for as a goal because the side kick is as good as a kick in. But still not taking chances was Kedar Bhosle. On the run there, brilliant run, passing it on to Talur, looking for the shoot there. Brilliant work, Asif Khan. That's the reason he features in all the games for FC Bandra. A powerful prospect that they have in the form of their defense. We have seen some teams having tall, lanky figures on their defense, but FC Bandra has a nice short little guy in the form of Asif Khan, but is as effective as the tall, lanky ones. With the right footer, nowhere on the mark.
Come on.
Good long ball. King for Kazan. Batra not able to keep control, and Asif Khan lets it go. It's a fast outfield here at the St. Andrews Turf Park in Bandra West. Asif Khan on the right flank, taking his time, but it's not a very comfortable position for the FC Bandra. They have just a lead of a goal, so anytime the West Coast Sharks can score, and that can be the equalizer. So they'll definitely be in search of a 2-goal lead, are the Bandra boys. On the run on the far end. Is that going to be outside? Is that a corner? Yes, it is. Quickly taken by the West Coast Sharks. Talur with the left footer, but just not on the mark there. Again on the other side of the net it hits. Brilliant attempts taken by Kaustubh Talur. Continuous attempts taken by Talur. Yes, so again Yash Patel is injured. Again his injury has relapsed, it seems, of his elbow shoulder injury. Will have physios to be taken care of. Andy Von Eich in the meanwhile comes in as a substitute. No restrictions on the substitutions, remember, and running substitutes as like what we like to call it at the Bodog Roots Premier League. Long ball, looking for the pass, gets it to Kaustubh Talur. Kaustubh on the run. Good work on the defense there. That was by jersey number 11 of the FC Bandra. That's Divyam Batra, of course. Kaustubh Talur! And the whistle has been blown. Offside, that is. So free kick that has been awarded to the West Coast Sharks. To the Bandra boys, pardon me. Just having a discussion of these two managers involved in hearing as to what exactly is happening. Just a share of a few pleasantries between the managers of FC Bandra and the West Coast Sharks. On the attack, FC Bandra, and he shoots! Yes, that's a goal! Super stuff there again. It's that man, Divyam Batra again. In the 9th minute of the second half, so 34th minute, that will be counting. 34th minute, a goal for Divyam Batra. Again he scores, and that's a 2-0 lead for the Bandra boys. That's exactly what I was mentioning of, and now they will be in a comfortable position, other Bandra boys, to just take it easy. And that's a foul. Yes, it is. Free kick, that's going to be for the Bandra boys in the grey-orange jersey. Asif Khan, perhaps looking for Pujari. Could have been offsided. No, he's not. Good work there, but brilliant save once again. That was by Kedar Bhosle. Kaustubh Talur is out for a break, but he'll have to go in quickly because he is their main scorer. Zergizan Klesaria comes for a break, and in comes Bilal Ahmed, jersey number 8 of the West Coast Sharks. Bilal Sheikh, that is, pardon me. Asif Khan lets it go. Zergziz with the left footer doesn't trouble Dhruv Tahil. In the 10th minute, FC Bandra versus the West Coast Sharks. It's the Bodog Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor Bodog, branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, and we are getting you live action on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of One Play Sport, thanks to our broadcast partner, that's One Play Sport. In the 11th minute of the second half, header cleared away, side kick it is for the Sharks. Eddie, nice powerful header there. Pandey lets it go. Side kick for the West Coast Sharks. He's asking for the ball as Pandey gets it. Back to Bilal. Good defense that was by Kshitij Saklikar. In the clutter there, whose ball is it? It's for the West Coast Sharks. Good ball there, Asif clears. Eddie on the run there. And offside. The flag is up. Offside were the Bandra boys. Bilal. Does he shoot now? Brilliant work by Asif. Gets the possession. Foul signals the referee. Free kick awarded to the Bandra boys. Eddie to take the free kick. 2-0 lead for Bandra against the Sharks. Eddie takes the shot, attempts with the left footer, but on the hoardings there, on the brandings that we have, thanks to our branding partner, the Flag Company. You might just have current Chug coming in for a break perhaps. Kaustup Tallur will have to go back. Exactly at the halfway stage we are of the second half. 12.5 minutes remaining. Looks like Xerxes Anklesariya on for a break, and Kaustup Tallur goes on back on the ground. Archis Patil is out as well. Free kick for the West Coast Sharks. Pandey. Pandey with the free kick. Chance for the Sharks. Clear with the right footer, but not on the mark. Just number 27. That was Damien Sauvage. On the run on the far end is Pandey, nicely blocked by Eddie. That's Samkit Shah. Asif, good ball, headed by Kedar Bhosle. What an attempt that was. The right left footer way above the crossbar, into the parking arena it goes. Goal kick for the Bandra boys. Nicely done. Kshitij Saklikar looking for the attack. Does not get possession. Yes, lets it go. Is Dhruv Tahil. The meanwhile, yet another substitution. Mohanty comes in for Archis Patil. Dhruv Tahil with the goal kick. Good long ball. Looking for jersey number 10 of the West Coast Sharks. That's Ogden Fernandez. Doesn't find Doggy. Series of passes there. Pandey. Passing it on. Bilal. Damien Savyaj. Back to Kedar. Bilal. Back to Kedar. Man was on. Kshitij Saklikar. He could have shooted. He could have perhaps loaded the trigger. Not to happen. Relax, he says, because they have a good lead. Just 10 minutes remaining in the 41st minute that we have entered. Damien. Left footer. Cleared.
Come on, boys. Come on.
On the run is Pandey. Good work there by Eddie Samkit Shah. Oh, taken over by Pandey. Nice work. Still Pandey, left footer. Not on the mark there. Good attempt that was on the far end.
Come on. Get up. Push up. Bilal.
Paul. Looking for the run. Kaustubh Talwar, left footer. Brilliant collection by Dhruv Tahil. What a save that was by Dhruv. Perhaps the third occasion that he has denied Kaustubh Talwar a goal. But it's a brilliant fight there. Jugalbandi, as what we would like to call it in Hindi, between Kaustubh Talwar and the goalkeeper of FC Bandra, that's Dhruv Tahil. Kshitij Saklikar. Looking for Divyam Batra. Still Kshitij on Damien Savyaj. Kshitij trying to keep it in. Outside it is, and a side kick awarded to the Sharks. Pandey. Pandey to Talwar. Talwar looking for Mohanty. A little hard was that right footer.
Mohanty, come on.
Asif Khan. Above Kshitij Saklikar. Good right footer there, but nicely corrected once again by Dhruv Tahil. No troubles. Free kick awarded to the Sharks. Once again, that's going to be Pandey taking responsibility of it. Dhruv Pandey, that is. Going for goal, looking for the deflection. Gets the header, but it's going to be a goal kick. Yes, Mohanty coming out for a break, and it's Zugzi's uncle Esaria who comes back on the field. Pandey. Pandey on the run to Zugzi's. Looking for, whom was he looking for? On the far end, outside it is. Side kick awarded to the Bandra boys. Pujari. Looking for Batra on the far end. Right footer chance. Had Pujari made connection there. Trajectory a little too high for him on the ball. Zugzi's. Kaustubh. Back to Zugzi's. Lets it go for Pandey. Back to the goalkeeper. That's Kedar Phosle. Ball there. Looking for the header above the crossbar. Oh, have been close. That's awarded as a goal kick. Jersey number 4, that was of the West Coast Sharks. That's Karan Chuk. Kazan. Back to Pandey. Kshitij. Good ball there. Asif. Super stuff. Back to Kshitij. Kshitij looking for whom? Looking for Chok. Looking for Pujari. But Pujari unable to keep control on the header attempt there. Eddie. Pujari. Looking for the reverse kick there. Oh, what an attempt this was by Divyam Batra. Showing off his skills there, but not able to make connection on that. Scoreline stays at 2-0 for the FC Bandra against the West Coast Sharks. Pandey to Xerxes. Position given up over to Damien, to jersey 27, that was of the FC Bandra boys.
Okay.
Looks like Archis Patel will be back on the ground.
Nice, guys. Come on.
Kazan Ahmed on the run on the far end. Pandey will have to do better than that. Just a little more than 4 minutes remaining for the West Coast Sharks if they have any intentions of coming back. Foul and a free kick that has been awarded. Yes, free kick that has been awarded to the Bandra boys. Augie comes out for a break. Archers told to go on to the left there. Good ball there, looking for Divyam. Gets deflection of Kazan. Archers. Kaustubh. Pandey. Good work once again by Eddie. Kazan. The right footer. Archis keeps it in control. Nicely done there. Kaustubh Talur. Right footer. He's taking his chances. He's taking his chances, Kaustubh Talur. Since the first minute, since the match started, he's taking his chances. But he hasn't been able to deliver so far. Xerxes. Blocked. Asif Khan. Wonderful stuff by Asif. Look at him move. Is Asif Khan. But yes, nicely done by Damien Savage. Pandey. Good work once again there by Kshitij. On to Pujari. Pujari is eluding the trigger. He does, but doesn't get the support when it wanted the cross. Heads it on. Nicely, easily collected by Dhruv Tahil.
Okay. Chop.
In the 47th minute. About to enter the 48th. Around 2.5 minutes remaining for this match to come to an end. Kaustubh Talur to Pandey. Pandey, right footer, but that's straight to Dhruv Tahil. The right footer, nice long ball. Kazan Ahmed. Pandey. Talur. Passing it on to Pandey. Good work by Pujari. Back to Eddie. Pujari on the far end. Still with the Bandra boys. 2.5 minutes remaining. In the 48th minute we are. Kshitij Saklikar. Oh. Couple of chances that were created today for Kshitij. But he hasn't been able to keep position and then get the conversion. Pandey. Pandey been attacked on by Eddie.
Thank you.
Side kick is going to be Kaustubh Talur and gets the deflection and goal. No, offside. The flag is up and offside it is. Oh, how close that was. How close was that? Kaustubh with the assist and they had the goal but denied by the referees, stating that was an offside. Asif Khan, a minute and a half remaining. Looks very difficult now for the West Coast Sharks. Meanwhile, on the attack is Divyam Batra. He scored 2 goals this evening. Looking for Eddie. He does not get Eddie. Side kick on the far end for the West Coast Sharks. In the 50th minute that we have entered now. So the last 60 seconds remaining. Kazan, long ball. Lets it go coast to coast. No hurry whatsoever for Dhruv Tahil. Dhruv Tahil looking for a run up there. Yes, he can afford to do that. Looking for Eddie. Gets Mohanty instead. Archis Patil. Archis on the run to Pandey. Pandey looking for Archis back. Pandey, Talur still with Pandey and goal kick. corner, that is, pardon me. On the right flank, far end corner for the West Coast Sharks. Perhaps the last set of play that we might see in this match. Match number 1, week 11, Bandra North Division, Bodog Roots Premier League. FC Bandra versus West Coast Sharks. Thirded out by Dhruv Tahil, and that's a free kick that has been awarded for the West Coast Sharks. Can they have their first goal at least? Can they get off the mark, as they call in cricket? West Coast Sharks. Can they get the first one?
Go, go, go!
50 minutes are done, and there goes the whistle. That's the end of the match. FC Bandra have defeated the West Coast Sharks 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from Divyam Batra.